Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And as always, make sure you check out my all new album. It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP. It's a motherfucking classic all the way around. You can find it literally anywhere music is found digitally. I will have some more hard copies within maybe the next 7-8 days, but as of right now, I'm all sold out of those. So if you wanted one of them shits, just bear with me. It'll be another week before they're available again, but they will be available again. And I'll also if you request and I fuck with you, you know what I mean, I'll send you an autograph joint. You know what I'm saying? They usually cost extra, but for the fact that I had that little gap in time for everybody who ordered one and wasn't able to get it in a timely manner, they will be getting an autograph joint, something else special with it. So I just wanted to send a shout out to those people, let them know I haven't forgotten. Well, it hasn't been that long, but even still, you know what I mean? You gotta let that be known, you know. But shit, like I said, it's also available everywhere digitally. That's iTunes, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Pandora, literally anywhere music is found. Just type in The Supreme General and I shall appear. Also, make sure you head over, if you fucking me the long way, make sure you head over to my official site, hustlegameboss.com/shop, and cop your official Supreme General merchandise today. You know what I'm saying? So if you like fly shit, you're gonna love the shit that's over there. So when you get a minute, make sure you check it out, yo. But with that being said, let's move on to this video. And this one right here is regarding the recent Twitter spat between Gervonta Tank Davis and my man Terrance Crawford. Now I'm gonna say this, man, and these are really, because this shit gonna be short and sweet as far as that go. My thoughts are simple. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't want to hear this shit. First of all, these two niggas in two different weight classes. Number one, I mean, Buzz, he's a small guy, so maybe he could squeeze down there to, you know, make that kind of fight, or Tank maybe come up to 140 or something like that, like under some special circumstances. But realistically, neither of these guys' career paths is on that trajectory, so I don't expect that to happen. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear this shit. They're not gonna fight. They're not gonna spar. I don't want to hear this shit, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. You got Tank is gonna say what he gotta say, or what he feel like. You know, he entitled to his opinion. Bud entitled to his opinion. I respect Bud because he's a street dude. You know what I mean? He one of them niggas, you say something to him, you gonna have to deal with him. You know what I mean? You gonna have to smell his cologne. You know what I mean? He ready to get it in. So, you know, I can respect that. But this ain't no street shit, and it ain't finna go down like that. Tank and Bud not finna fight under no circumstances. Too much money to be fucked up doing that shit. So I don't expect to see it. So I really don't want to hear this shit. You know what I mean? And they keep it a buck, man. I also really probably don't want to hear this shit between him and Errol Spence either, because I don't think they gonna fight for at least for another 2 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like some shit that it seems like Aram knows that Bud is probably a little too small to fuck with Spence, and that he just want to kind of use Spence's name and the prospect of that fight eventually happening to basically promote Bud and keep Bud on that upper echelon. Even though Bud is number 1, number 2 pound for pound on many lists out here, he still is viewed at welterweight as not the number 1 guy. You know what I'm saying? It's number 1 guy in my opinion is Spence. Technically it's still Thurman, but Thurman hasn't been active, so we can't really, you know what I mean, we can't really quantify where Thurman is at right now until after we see this Josecito Lopez fight, which I expect him to do well in. But you never know, man. People, this is boxing. Shit, dudes can get old overnight, you know, and that's just my opinion on that. But as far as the shit talk go, I love the shit talk when it's actually like gonna lead to a fight, but this shit ain't finna lead to no fight, man. This shit really just two hood niggas spinning their wheels. You know what I mean? And, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but to be real, I'm just not interested, man. I'm interested in the shit talk that leads to fights. You know what I mean? So if Bud want to keep talking this shit about Spence, that's cool, but y'all motherfuckers better fight, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Bob Arum, because he's gonna be the impediment to that. So if no one can convince Bob that it's a good idea for Bud to fight Spence, then this shit ain't gonna never happen. And if that's gonna be the case, and I'm sure many of the people on Top Rank side seem to already know what Bob is gonna do, or what he plans as far as Crawford and Spence goes, and they may know already that that fight's either never gonna happen, or they're gonna wait until either Spence has to outgrows the weight class and has to move up in weight, or they're just gonna wait till Spence is a little too old. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. The way these fights is going, man, Crawford ain't no spring chicken either, man. So I don't know, man. This shit, I don't know. It might not be a waiting game. It might just be one of them things, Crawford got maybe 4 or 5 more fights, maybe 6, 7 tops. You figure 6, 7 before he decided to hang him up. Being he already, I think, 31. And maybe Spence not in the plans quite yet. Maybe he is in the plans. I could be dead wrong, but based off history, man, Bob Arum usually have a reticence to allow his fighters to fight the equally yoked competition on the other side of the street, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. When the money is not fully in house for Top Rank, he usually don't be around for it. And as a businessman myself, man, I can't knock the shit. So that's why I don't trip on the shit at all. So I mean, until somebody actually signs some contracts, till some contracts get forwarded, y'all can keep the shit talk. I mean, it's entertaining and everything, but if it ain't gonna lead to nothing, fuck it. That's just my opinion on it, man. I'm on to the next one. I'ma holla at y'all. Fuck me the long way. I'm out here. 100.